What if I told you you're losing muscle right now, and not because you're not working out enough, but because of what you're not doing before bed? Here's the scary truth. According to research from the Mayo Clinic, after age 40, you lose up to 8% of your muscle mass every decade. After 60, that number nearly doubles. And it's not just about strength. This decline is directly linked to insulin resistance, brittle bones, weak immunity, and even cognitive decline. But get this, your muscles don't grow at the gym. They don't grow when you eat lunch. They grow while you sleep. More specifically, during deep sleep, when your body ramps up growth hormone production and switches on the systems that rebuild muscle fibers. And here's the kicker. If you do the wrong things in the 90 minutes before bed, you might be completely shutting off that muscle-building process without even realizing it. That late-night glass of wine, scrolling your phone in bed, skipping protein after dinner, these little habits could be putting your muscle recovery and your long-term health at serious risk. A Harvard Health study found that sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle, is one of the most powerful predictors of early death in older adults. Not cancer, not heart disease, but muscle loss. So, if you're over 50, this isn't just about looking fit. It's about staying alive. In today's video, we're going deep into science-backed strategies to protect your muscles at night. You'll learn what to eat and what to avoid in the final hour before bed, how your hormones and circadian rhythm affect muscle growth, the one specific protein that's been shown in clinical studies to boost overnight muscle repair by over 20%, and which bedtime habits are silently sabotaging your gains. If you care about your energy, your independence, your metabolism, or even just keeping your body strong enough to chase your grandkids, then this is something you can't afford to ignore. Let's talk about how to build muscle while you sleep, and finally stop leaving your gains on the pillow. Why sleep is the real muscle builder. Let's bust one of the biggest myths out there. Muscles don't grow in the gym. They actually grow after the gym while you're resting. And more specifically, they grow while you're sleeping. Think about it. When you work out, your muscles undergo tiny tears and stress. But the real magic happens when your body enters a deep, restorative phase of sleep called slow-wave sleep, or SWS. This stage is like the body's natural repair workshop, where all the rebuilding, healing, and strengthening quietly take place. During SWS, your brain activity slows down to a steady, synchronized rhythm. This signals your body to switch into full repair mode. Imagine your body's night shift turning on, focused solely on recovery. That's when growth hormones flood your system. And here's a fascinating science-backed fact. Studies published in the journal Sleep show that up to 70% of your daily growth hormone release, the hormone responsible for building muscle and burning fat, happens during the first 90 minutes of deep sleep. This hormone is critical. It tells your body it's time to rebuild muscle, repair joints, and shed fat. But if your sleep is broken up or not deep enough, that powerful signal gets blunted or missed. The consequences? Very real and serious. A study from the University of Chicago found that adults restricted to just 5.5 hours of sleep per night for 1 week experienced a 60% drop in muscle protein synthesis, the process of building new muscle. Elevated cortisol levels, that's your stress hormone, which breaks down muscle. Signs of insulin resistance, which can lead to energy crashes, weight gain, and inflammation. This isn't just feeling tired or foggy the next day. It means your body isn't repairing itself properly. For anyone over 35, this is even more critical. As we age, natural levels of growth hormone and testosterone begin to drop, shrinking your window to recover and grow muscle. So if you've been hitting the gym, eating well, but still feel like your muscles aren't improving, the missing piece could very well be your sleep quality. It's not optional. It's the foundation for building strength and staying healthy as you age. The hormone hijacker hidden in your pantry. Now that we know how important sleep is for muscle growth, let's talk about something sneaky hiding right in your kitchen, something that could be blocking your body's natural muscle repair while you sleep. It's a common mistake many people make, eating high glycemic or fast-digesting carbohydrates too close to bedtime. Foods like white bread, sugary snacks, pasta, or even a big bowl of white rice can cause a spike in your blood sugar levels. This, in turn, triggers a surge of insulin, your body's hormone responsible for managing blood sugar. Here's the problem. High insulin levels at night blunt the release of growth hormone, GH, the very hormone your body relies on to build and repair muscle during deep sleep. A clinical study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism showed that people who consumed high-carb dinners right before bed experienced up to 60% less growth hormone release overnight compared to those who ate a balanced, lower-carb meal. That means all those hours you spend in bed won't be as effective at muscle repair if your insulin levels are high. So what's the smart solution? Instead of reaching for those quick carbs late at night, try swapping them out for low-glycemic foods like berries, lentils, or steel-cut oats. These release sugar into your bloodstream more slowly, helping keep insulin levels steady and letting your growth hormone do its job. Here's a simple action tip to protect your muscles. Avoid eating refined carbs or sugary foods at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. If you do want a small evening snack, keep it low in sugar and pair it with some protein and fiber. This combo will help blunt any insulin spikes and keep your body in its muscle-building mode while you sleep. By making this one change, you're giving your body the chance to maximize recovery and wake up feeling stronger and more energized. Casein, the sleep time protein powerhouse. If you want to preserve muscle as you age, protein intake is essential, but not just any protein and not just any time. Let's talk about a special kind of protein called casein, which is often called the sleep time protein powerhouse for good reason. Casein is a slow-digesting protein found mostly in dairy products like milk and cottage cheese. Unlike whey protein, which is absorbed quickly and is perfect right after workouts, casein breaks down slowly over several hours. This means it steadily releases amino acids into your bloodstream throughout the night, providing your muscles with a constant supply of building blocks for repair and growth while you sleep. Why does this matter? A landmark study from researchers at Maastricht University in the Netherlands gave healthy, young men 40 grams of casein protein 30 minutes before bed. The results were impressive. These men showed a significant increase in muscle protein synthesis, MPS, overnight compared to those who didn't consume casein. They measured this using muscle biopsies, confirming that casein really helps your body stay in muscle-building mode during the hours you're unconscious. Now, you might be wondering, what about those of us over 50 or 60? Does casein still work? The answer is a resounding yes. In fact, it matters even more as you get older because natural declines in hormones like growth hormone and testosterone make it harder to build and maintain muscle. Casein helps fill this gap by supplying a steady flow of amino acids during your most important recovery window. Some easy casein-rich options include low-fat cottage cheese. About 1.5 cups gives roughly 30 grams of casein. Micellar casein protein shakes, which are available in many health stores. And don't worry about eating before bed, causing weight gain, or messing with your sleep. Clinical studies show that consuming a moderate amount of protein before sleep does not negatively impact fat gain and can actually improve next-day metabolism and feelings of fullness. Just be sure to avoid high-sugar or high-fat snacks late at night. In your 50s and beyond, this slow-release protein can be a game-changer, helping you recover better, build lean muscle, and stay stronger for longer. So, if you want to maximize your overnight muscle repair, adding casein to your evening routine could be one of the simplest, most effective steps you take. Light cortisol in your sleep chemistry. Here's something many people don't realize. The light in your bedroom and the stress you carry before bed can seriously sabotage your muscle recovery. It all starts with blue light, the kind of light that comes from your phone, tablet, computer, and even some LED bulbs. This light is powerful because it mimics daylight, which is great during the day, but terrible at night. When your eyes detect blue light late in the evening, your brain gets confused. It thinks it's still daytime and suppresses the release of melatonin, your body's natural sleep hormone. Without enough melatonin, it's much harder to fall into deep, restorative sleep, the kind your muscles need to rebuild. But there's more. That same light exposure also causes your body to hold onto cortisol, your primary stress hormone. Elevated cortisol at night puts your body in a catabolic state, meaning it breaks down muscle tissue instead of building it up. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that exposure to bright, especially blue, light between 10 p.m. and midnight can increase cortisol levels by 30 to 40% and delay melatonin release by more than 90 minutes. Imagine that your body stays wired and stressed when it should be healing and restoring. This happens because your circadian rhythm, the internal clock that tells your body when to sleep and wake, is controlled by a small but powerful brain region called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, SCN. The SCN uses light signals from your eyes to regulate hormone cycles. Blue light tricks it into thinking it's still daytime, disrupting this delicate balance. So what can you do? Here are some simple, science-backed solutions to protect your sleep chemistry. Dim your lights at least 60 minutes before bedtime. Use warm, low-wattage bulbs or amber lighting to create a relaxing environment. Use blue light filters on your devices. Most smartphones and computers have settings like night shift or apps like f.lux that reduce blue light exposure. Consider blue light-blocking glasses after sunset. Studies show they can help improve melatonin production and sleep quality even in bright environments. Avoid stressful or heavy topics before bed, such as work emails, news, or heated conversations, which can spike cortisol and keep your body in fight or flight mode. By making these changes, you help your body produce the melatonin it needs, lower cortisol, and create the perfect chemical environment for muscle repair overnight. The 2-minute habit that boosts overnight recovery. Here's a simple trick that could change the way your body recovers overnight, and it takes just 2 minutes. After dinner, instead of sitting or relaxing right away, try doing a bit of low-intensity movement. This doesn't mean hitting the gym or going for a jog. Think gentle things like a slow walk around your home, some light mobility exercises like arm circles, hip rotations, or even a few stretches. Why does this matter? Light movement after eating helps your muscles absorb glucose, the sugar in your blood, more efficiently. When your body handles blood sugar better, it reduces spikes and crashes during the night. Those glucose swings can cause inflammation and interfere with muscle recovery. In fact, a study published in the journal Diabetes found that just 2 minutes of slow walking after a meal improved blood sugar control better than sitting for 30 minutes. That's powerful for anyone looking to manage energy levels and inflammation as they age. Better blood sugar regulation also supports a more robust release of growth hormone, GH, during deep sleep. GH is essential for muscle repair and maintenance, so this small activity before bed helps keep your body in muscle-building mode. To make this habit even more effective, add some deep nasal breathing while you move. Breathing deeply engages your parasympathetic nervous system, your body's rest and digest mode, which lowers cortisol, the stress hormone that breaks down muscle tissue. So here's a quick routine to try tonight. About 20 to 30 minutes after dinner, stand up and take a 2-minute slow walk around your living space. Add some gentle mobility moves, hip circles, arm swings, or wall angels work well. Breathe deeply through your nose, focusing on slow, calm breaths. This low-effort habit can stabilize blood sugar, reduce stress hormones, and create an ideal environment for your muscles to repair and grow while you sleep. Even if you're active during the day, this pre-sleep movement is unique because it primes your metabolism and recovery in a way nothing else can. Give it a try tonight. Your muscles will thank you in the morning. Let's quickly recap the 6 science-backed tools to protect and build your muscles while you sleep. 1. Prioritize deep, uninterrupted sleep, especially the first 90 minutes where growth hormone surges. 2. Avoid high glycemic carbs close to bedtime to prevent insulin spikes that block muscle repair. 3. Consume casein protein before bed to provide slow, steady amino acids all night long. 4. Limit exposure to blue light and dim your environment to help melatonin rise and cortisol fall. 5. Add a short session of gentle movement after dinner to improve blood sugar and support growth hormone. 6. Consider supplementing with glycine, the amino acid that calms your nervous system and enhances deep sleep. Remember, muscle isn't just about strength. It's key to your metabolism, mobility, and longevity. Preserving lean muscle means more energy, better balance, and a healthier life well into your golden years. Tonight, pick one of these simple habits to try. Small changes like these can add up to huge results over time. If you found this helpful, please like, comment your thoughts or questions, and subscribe for more science-based tips to keep your body and mind sharp. Here's to stronger tomorrows, starting tonight.